simslisgames. Hi guys, this is simslisgames. Today I'm showing you the first build that I made when Cottage Living expansion pack came out. I was really excited back then with the new items and the world, so I was going for a cozy family farm. I'm from Brazil and this channel is an opportunity for me to talk in English and practice some things. I'll probably fail sometimes, but give me the credit for trying. I started a new series on my channel about my medieval save file that I'm currently making. I have footage of other lots that I'm editing to share with you, but today I wanted to share this old build of mine. This build is on my gallery already. I changed the order of some videos so you can follow it a little better, because unfortunately I'm not as organized as other builders. I tend to skip parts and I'm always going back and forth. So probably you will have a glimpse of something in the background that is already done, but I'm gonna show you the process later. I always thought it was very chic when people can focus on finishing the build itself before the interiors and the clutters and the items, but my mind doesn't work like that at all. Sometimes I find an item and I just grab it and leave it where I wanted to put it, because later I'll forget. I know myself. The decor of the garden was really fun. I really love this external area. These white boxes are insects and animal effects that I used to make the lake more alive. You can see them in live mode. This debug spiral flowers from Island Living is one of my favorite items for columns. I use very often, and the debug items from Cottage Living were really nice. I really enjoyed the build items of this pack. The gates and the windows and the doors and the build items itself were really cute. The mushrooms from debug were really cute too. This corner turned out very charming with these ones. I put the well from Romantic Garden so you can make your wish. My intent was to go for the gameplay itself with the cows and the llama and the chickens. I put 2 chicken coops and 2 barns. I put the bees in the warm boxes as well, and some space for gardening and leisure. I used the bird and the bunny tree stump. I really love these items because they give some more depth, even though I wish they were more functional. I put a lot of activities on the external area, so there's children toys, water balloons, there's a bonfire, space for fishing, and you can do your laundry in this beautiful yard. I was not very happy with the entrance in the beginning, but at this point I was really attached to it. It turned out very cute. This curved fence created a very interesting path. It's a debug item, and always remember to save your game. You don't want to lose your stuff. So I started to put some bushes on this little hill. It turned out very sweet with all the flowers and everything. I tried to correct some paths here with the terrain tools. I have a lot of difficulties with this tool, so I don't mess around very much. I'm being honest here. I wasn't sure what I was going with the flowers. I'm not the best gardening person for The Sims, but I really like the color theme with the purple and the white and this little red just giving this final touch. It has a lot of pretty flowers on this entrance. I really loved it. I always forget to make the terrain paint, the dirty one for the plants, but this time I did it. And these white flowers, I was in love with this corner. The bushes were clipping a little with the foundation, but it didn't matter because it wouldn't clip inside the house. So I get back to the house. I decided to maintain the brick walls and started to place some windows. I wanted these woody vibes. And these plants on the wall were really cute, the grapes that came with the pack. What I like about those windows is that they have interesting variants. I struggle with window placing, but I like these ones. I made some chimney and then I started to make the roof. The roof itself was a little hard. I'm not the best roof builder. I love the contrast of the brick walls with the woods. This was a newsworthy roof because it really gives some hay texture and the colors were great. This green one was one of my favorites, and this roof paint gave us a lot of possibilities for making not only barns, but it improved a lot for simple out-of-grid houses or medieval gameplays. It brings more reality to the game. You can see that I struggled, but in the end I placed a column at the edge and it ended up being more aligned. I was all for the green columns, but I changed it to the wood swatch. Well, and back to the interior that I made before everything. I put some things on the living room. I was going back and forth, but I started with the kitchen and I really loved it. The red kitchen with some blue tones. These kitchen items were one of the selling points for me, apart from the farm gameplay itself, because I really love kitchen items and they were really cute and cozy. This fridge was so cool because it's more of a pantry than a refrigerator itself, so it looks more rustic. This kitchen corner with this table with the flower tablecloth really gave me the feeling of grandma's house. I used this table everywhere. I took my time placing some curtains. I'm not sure if it ended the way I wanted, but the kitchen itself is so pretty that I didn't mind that later. I wanted to use all the clutter items from this pack because they are adorable. The hanging fairy lights look so nice, and after the chandeliers everything was very cozy and bringing the yellow vibe for the room. I leave a dog bed and food bowl for the pet. I thought it would be nice to put this little table with some letters and some clutters. This rug is a must as well. I really like the swatches. This bunny one is really cute, but I ended up using the rose one. I'm here once again remembering you to save your game while I made this pretty corridor that leads to the stairs. This is the second time that I tried to use this woody table with some green tablecloth in this channel, but in the end I changed it as well because I wanted something less vibrant. The rug choice was really bad. I really liked the rug itself with the layers and everything, but the swatches were not what I was going for. I wanted something more neutral, so I used this one from Laundry Day stuff because they kind of look alike, but this one fits much better. I tried to accentuate this dark blue color in this room. I put a TV and a video game because even though the house is a little rustic, there's kids and teenagers in this house. I was a little confused how I was going to display these cabinets in the living room, but I like the results. So I started to put some plants and I used the desk from Nifty Knitting Stuff Pack and made this little corner for arts and crafts. I put this rocking chair and I love the reminiscing animations that they have. There's knitting stuff and some cross stitches. You can use llama fur that you can collect with your llama in the backyard to make them. In this space, I wanted a fake greenhouse and more space to craft. So there's a flower arrangement table, some more gardening pots, and a candle station. It's kind of an open room with these big windows. I was going simple for the bathroom. I wanted something more cream and green. I used this toilet from Vampire's game pack. I think this one is very chic but had that antique vibe. I put the cabinet sink and a bathtub from Cottage Living, and this bathtub with these yellow details matched very well with the toilet from Vampires. I like that. In this room, I put some candles and some more clutters to make the room more crafty. This ivies from Vampire's pack and this piece from Snowy Escape gave that special tone for this window. I made this build a while ago, so at that time I didn't mind my chandelier choices, but today I regret it a little. I ended up using a lot of items from Vampire's pack. I realize that now. This wall piece that appears to be a broken wall fit very well with the wallpaper brick. At this moment, I was just messing around with some clutters. I put a lot of tissue boxes in the cabinet, but it was just to make my life easy for clutters. I know that I can make it in a different way, but sometimes my brain just do this kind of stuff. So appreciate the tissue boxes and repeated bunnies. This is one of the parts that I like the most. I'm a clutter junkie because I really like to put things everywhere. I use this Kava appliance from Island Living. I really love to put more appliances, and these little buckets from Cottage Living with little fruits are really cute. Usually I use a lot of CC, maybe I can bring some videos with CC for this channel, but these last few years have been challenging trying to build only with items from the game. I think this process was constructive for me. I didn't use two for this build, so maybe you'll find something floating around, but I've been doing better and better. Then I started the second floor. The division of this floor ended up with 3 suites. I made a more classic bedroom for the parents or the grandparents. I know that I used a lot of wood swatches for the floor, but I kind of do that a lot. I envisioned something like a house that has undergone several renovations. I separated some rooms to better understand how I was going to proceed. The kids' bathroom is kind of adorable with these blue colors, and this rug from Cats and Dogs with the heart and the paw is really sweet. I think I never used this item. I decided to divide the young adult bathroom with a bath area. I was hoping to bring more of a woody vibe for this one. This bunk bed from Dream Home Decorator is really cool. I think it matches very well with the farm wood theme. I leave some activities for the kids. There's toys and a crafty table. In the porch, I put a kid tent as well. I put a pumpkin rug and some pumpkins on the room to make it look like the kid rabbit itself. I regret changing this pinky wallpaper because it was really cute, but I changed the tones for the room, and the wallpaper with the mushrooms and bunnies is cute too. I put a frog aquarium and an empty one because I imagined this kid being a nature kid. And I made a teenager or young adult bathroom. I put this pretty desk with a typewriter, a big bookshelf, and this archaeology table in this room because I thought this could be a bedroom for someone who likes to explore, study, and take some notes. I was feeling the blue bed, but the black bed frame were cutting the vibe for me. I kind of regret the bed that I chose instead, but at least maintained the woody palette. I put some clutters and some paintings that had the exploring vibes. The postcards are a must for me as well, because I really think it gives personality for the sim. It looks like they traveled a lot. And this corridor turned out really pretty. This white and wood contrast looks cool, and these sweet old family photographs on the walls. I placed some objects in the corner. And don't forget again to save your game. So I started to get rid of these bunnies and tissue boxes and replace them with some other clutters, some cooking books, some plants. And this one was the last bathroom. This is the bathroom for the adults. It had more of a classic spirit to it, but I put this modern bathtub. In the porch, I wanted to do some relaxing area with some chairs and a bunch of different plants and these wind chimes that give smoothlets to the sim. So that's it, guys. This is my cottage home. I re-uploaded this one on the gallery to fix some problems. My old version didn't have a mailbox placed appropriately, and at that time we didn't have the ceiling paint, so I updated that as well. I placed this lot at the Hanford on Bagley. The neighborhood was the old New Hanford, and the lot itself was the 2 Old Mill Lane. The interior of this cottage is looking really cozy. I really love the colors. As you can see, I forgot to delete the tissue boxes, but with my re-uploaded version I fixed that. This is the fake greenhouse that I told you guys. You can do your crafts with this beautiful view. I used the Bust the Dust vacuums as well, even though they are from a controversial pack. I wish we had simple brooms. I'm going to lead you through the rest of the house now. This is the simple bathroom. I used the fairy lights as well, and this little table with the candles and the flowers from Cottage Living. So this is the kitchen. I really love this one. The colors are really pretty. There's a lot of colors in this kitchen. So now to the porch that I told you guys, some tent for the kids, and the lights are gorgeous. I'm gonna show you upstairs. The camera mode is a little off sometimes. I recorded during sunrise, so the lights are really pretty on the room right now. I'm using Sweet Pies G-Shade by Elina on this presentation. The bathroom for the adults ends up looking very classic. I maintain the color palette between the browns and the yellows, very terracotta. The kids' room is giving me false sensations. It's really cozy. I use a lot of wall decorations that kind of looks like they've made all of that themselves. And this is the room for some adventurous sim. There's plenty of space and I love the little rocks on the edges of the room. I hope you enjoy it. I'm simslisgames from Brazil, and don't forget to subscribe for more speed builds, to follow my medieval save file construction and maybe some Sims dumps with CC. Bye!